People ask me what I do for a mid-screen combo, and this is the one I do. Off of this. I don't know if there's something better, but it's like the basic one I do. And then if you're closer to the corner, you can do, obviously, you know. Is there a way to make 2H save? I'm sure if you space it all the way out, probably. So if I space this out, we can see if it's safe to a 7-frame super. Nope. This is probably one of the only things in the game. This will probably block, though. I don't think it's gonna reach, yeah. It's like, this is one of the only things in the game that would punish it. Like, if this was Soul's DP, I don't think it would reach. However, if you, like, cancel or something like that, you might get hit by the extended hurt box if you're not careful. Is it 9? I thought it was 7. What's Ram Super? We'll do Ram Super. Yeah, I'm thinking of that. Ram Super's also 9. I thought hers was 8. Oh, it's 7 pre-flash, 2 post. I didn't realize it was 7 plus 2. Do people know what that means when you say 7 plus 2, actually? I wonder. So 7 plus 2, or like 5 plus 0, or like 1 plus 0, or whatever. Essentially what that's saying is the startup frames of the super, and the first number is the pre-flash frames. So it takes 7 frames before the, whatever it's called, starts, before the flash, right? After flash number is the second number. So when a move is 7 plus 2, it means it's gonna hit you on the 9th frame. However, there's 7 frames before they start making their super pose, and then 2 frames after. If a super is 0 after the flash, that means if you are not blocking, even if you're holding neutral, if you are not blocking, you are unable to block an attack after a super flash if it's 0 after the flash. Let's say grapplers have a super that is like 1 plus 0. If you're not holding up before the flash, you are incapable of jumping it. If it's like 1 plus 3 or something, right? So 4 frames total. Then there's 3 frames after the flash, which means you can like uppercut or like jump or backdash or like whatever you're trying to do, right? Like you have time to do options. So the fact that Ram Super is 7 plus 2 means there are 2 frames after the flash for you to act. You would input the counter super usually after the flash. So let's say I wanted to super Ram Super, right? I would knock her down and then block. So you would do it after the flash. And you may be saying, like, why would I want to super it instead of just blocking it? And the primary reason is if they have like meter to cancel. If she's doing, let's super this into this, right? So if I just block it and I don't super it and I want to punish it, now she's plus, right? So instead, you can super here so that she can't PRC it. Yeah, slide through. It's a nice Friday. I'm chilling today. I don't know about you guys. I've been sizably chilling. It's a nice looking day outside. I've just been relaxing, like enjoying playing some games. You know, chilling, enjoying the week. It's been pretty good so far. You love to see it, right? Weren't you getting surgery for appendicitis or something? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure not being able to play in a watch, or not being able to watch a show is not the end of the world. Dude, your moves are weak. Yeah, I think getting an appendicitis is actually like a pretty normal condition, right? I'm pretty sure my dad had it like a long time ago. I love this character's 6K, by the way. There's something about it that I find quite satisfying to hit. Like, it's just this big ass boot. It's got a great hitbox. It's got tons of active frames. Oh, I thought I saw a dolphin. You know how we feel, chat. In these parts, when we see a dolphin, we shoot. Oh boy, I got hit, right? Oh, I thought I hit jump S. Nice. Oh. Giovanna. 6K? Yeah, 6K is a good ass button. It feels good to hit too. You know, it's like something pretty You know what I was thinking about? You guys reminded me of something, chat. Something that I was gonna talk to you guys about. Something I realized the older I grow, and I don't know if this is the video game player in me, or if it's just like a normal life thing. The older I get, the more I realize that people have no fucking sense of the space around them as humans. You know what I mean? I think you realize this, so like when you're driving, you're in a vehicle and like you are, you know, you're like a big deal because one wrong turn could really be a disaster. And I don't mean like this Sunday at fucking WrestleMania. I just mean like it's actually quite dangerous, right? This Sunday. Like, you think about that when you're in a car. What I realize is like people should think about themselves as cars sometimes, because when you're just like walking, like not enough people pay any attention to where they're walking or who's around them. I've noticed it, especially in these days with COVID, you know, you got all these nasty people walking around everywhere. Everybody, like, and by nasty people, I mean anybody with a human, any human near me. I'm like, ew. I'm just kidding. You realize that when people are walking around, they are like so unaware of where you are. Like they could be completely obstructing an aisle in the grocery store and not allowing anybody to enter, and they're staring at a jar of jam. And you're like, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me. And she's just sitting there like, ugh, scoffing at you for trying to like, you know, I just want to buy bread. And this lady is a fucking roadblock with no awareness that she is causing an inconvenience to myself and other people, you know what I mean? And like you realize that as you get older, everybody should think about themselves as a car sometimes, because like these people have no concept of like, you know what I mean? Like they have no concept of their situational awareness. And like I constantly treat moving around a grocery store or like life like I'm a vehicle, and I'm like always like, am I in the way of anybody? Let me look around and see if anybody is being bothered by my existence, and if so, how can I make that better for them and me, right? I'm like constantly not trying to be in the way of people and shit, but like yeah, I never really like, I didn't notice it as big of a problem as it is until I was like walking around recently. I was like, dude, people are never aware of themselves. They're always just like, I'm gonna walk around and just not give a fuck if I'm in 700 people's way. And I'm like, what? Get out the way. I find that shocking. I'm constantly thinking to myself when I'm out and about, am I in anybody's way? Like, is somebody trying to is somebody else trying to walk here? How do I like, oh, I missed my ozone set. How do I make this better for the other person so that I'm not an inconvenience to them or whatever, right? And it's like really funny because you realize people don't think that way. And when you realize that, you're like, what? How could that be? How can no one think about anybody else but themselves all the time when they're out and about? I always think about it. I'm always just like, what the? Just make sure you keep that mindset to yourself. That's how you get jaded. What do you mean? Like about people being in the way and stuff? I think that it's not about being jaded or anything. It's just like awareness of your situational awareness is quite important, IMO. And a lot of people lack it. So you just gotta be, I just notice it all the time. Every time I notice somebody not noticing me, I just think to myself, that person's bad at this. They don't have any situational awareness. If they were playing a fighting game, there's no way they would notice that this person is too high for the combo that they're attempting, and they have to go for a different route. Because they're not aware of where anybody else is around them. They're only, that hit me. They're only aware of themselves, you know what I mean? That's what I thought to myself. I thought all these shoppers at Ralph's would be just the worst fighting game players. You know that? That's what I was noticing. I was like, all these people are gonna go into an Evo next year. So I was thinking to myself, like, these fucking shoppers. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Oh god. They make solid zoners. That's true. They just put a whole bunch of shit on the screen with no regard for anybody else. Are zoners just like the people at the shopping center who don't pay attention to you? Oh, fuck. Is that what zoners are? They're the peoples in the aisle just like not giving a fuck? Zoners are just, they're like fucking old Betty rolling her cart around trying to get a jar of jam from in front of me. Old Betty. Listen, I need you to hit me with that meaty, okay? Can we make a deal? Yeah, I need you to hit me with the meaty so that I can parry it, okay? My parry doesn't work if your attack doesn't collide with me on the frames my character is getting up from being on the ground. All right, well. Fair enough, you got it. My damn jar of jam. I just want a jar of jam. I think about that a lot when I'm out and about. That's all, you know, chat. That's why I just thought I should bring it up, because I figured all of you guys were reasonable and would understand my struggles in relation to trying to get a jar of jam at the store, and everybody's just in the fucking way. Like, I just want a jar of raspberry jam, and they're all in the way. Like, all the time, too. It's like, it would be fine if it was sometimes, but it's like always. Oh, wow, that 5K wall splat, that was so far. Yeah, just be cool about it, you know what I mean? Just, like, be willing to, you know, get the fuck out the way is what I'm trying to tell you. Get the fuck out of the way. I'm not even saying be willing anymore. Just get the fuck out of my way. I'm trying to move here. I'm walking here. I was told, actually, there was one CEO where I was instructed on how people from Long Island behave. My understanding is you have to walk really fast with purpose everywhere you go. Yeah, I was inducted into the Long Island FGC at that point. They said I have the right attitude and movement. You have to walk with purpose. You don't wait for anybody. You gotta move. You got places to be. You gotta walk with purpose and go. People here, they got their boba and their fucking, you know, they're standing in the middle of the space on TikTok, just like staring at their phones, like not looking. And they're like, oh my God, did you hear that? Like freaking, what happened over there with the Kardashians? And I'm like, dude, you need to get the fuck out of the way. And then like, I'm like trying to walk by them and it's like, I just hear the fucking TikTok voice girl. My favorite is like the guy that, what's with the TikTok voice guy that's just like, and I walked over and I slapped this guy and then he just fucking walked up to me and I'm like, why does he sound like that? Why does the TikTok guy sound like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, why does he sound that way? Who decided that's what a guy from TikTok was gonna sound like? You know, the Brooklyn, yeah, it's Brooklyn Microsoft Tony. Tony's like, hey. Why does it sound like that? And the lady is like fucking, the lady's just like, I walked over to my car and I did this. You'll never believe what happened. I don't have a TikTok account. I just hear the lady's voice because everybody else on the planet has a TikTok account. I'm like the one person. I miss my tatami. It's meant to sound like Rocket Raccoon. Is it actually Bradley Cooper though, or is it like a guy? That's my combo. Whoops. Is Bradley Cooper not a guy? He's not just a guy. He's the guy. Have I seen the TikTok of a guy and his robot girlfriend, and his robot girlfriend gets pissed at the lady voice? I can't say I've seen this particular dystopian sci-fi drama you're describing, but it sounds interesting. Oops, that was supposed to be 5K. It didn't reach. Who shot first? Oh, you shot first. Me. I shot first. What is that? It's like, what? I have not seen that. Dude, okay. I have been getting a metric fuck ton of ads for that Nickelodeon show on Twitch. Have you guys been getting it too? It's like every stream I open, it has it. And I'm like, what is going on here? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Oh, fuck. I was hoping maybe I could car cancel. I get that ad so often. I don't even run ads on Twitch. I don't know if you guys realize that. I don't run ads ever. I don't know why I did that. And so because of that reason, you probably only see it when you join my stream like the first time, but I always forget. It's like a random Nickelodeon show, and the kid's like, you know, he likes this girl, but he doesn't like this girl, and this girl likes him, but she doesn't like him, and like the ad is just like, you know, they're looking for somebody to work at their store, and she's like, oh, I'm in, and he's like, no, girls got cooties, and then like the guy's like, you're hired, and everybody's like, oh. I get that ad a lot. I've seen it so many times. I can do a combo 50 times in a row in training mode, and I can't do it in a real match. Just gotta keep trying it. It just takes practice. Like, one of those things where, like, I'm sure at some point, like, the idea of, like, blocking something was, like, foreign to you maybe even, but, like, over time, you'll get better at these skills. You'll get better. It just takes time. Once it's like drilled into your muscle memory and you're used to it, then you'll be okay. I tried to legally watch, like not on YouTube, watch Hell's Kitchen on like, maybe it was like Prime Video or something, and like there was an ad every 30 seconds. Like I couldn't believe, I was like, this is an unwatchable program. And each ad segment was like minutes and minutes and minutes of ads. Like I couldn't believe the sheer volume of ads I got hit by, to the point where I was like, I'm not watching this anymore. There's got to be a way to like see this somewhere else, is what I was thinking to myself. I was like, for a moment, I could feel myself just being like, maybe companies don't deserve my money. You know what I mean? Like, that's not really like, not how I am. But for a moment, I was like, and then I just didn't watch it. There was a moment. I don't remember what season it was. But what's funny is you can watch a lot of the episodes of that show on like fucking, well, on Twitch first of all, but also on what's it called? You can watch it on YouTube, right? So like, what's the point of me watching Hell's Kitchen on anywhere else when I can just watch it on YouTube? You know what I mean? What the fuck? What do you mean? Do you not know about Hell's Kitchen on YouTube? Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, he died. But, I mean, it's Zato. Like, that's like a frequent occurrence for this character, you know what I mean? For, Alpigaro, what up? I was 2+. 2+ for my own good. Oh, I try to block double cross up. I blocked the first part right. Whoops. I was baiting that the entire time, and he never did it. But yeah, it's just wild. I can't believe it. Are you supposed to neutral jump after the 4 follow-up? If you're gonna go too far, then yes. If you're not gonna go too far, then no. It's just like it's just situational awareness. You have to see whether you're in range of the jar of jam or not, and then determine. Like right here, I can neutral jump and I'll be fine. But you have to just tell. Does that make sense? You can just tell. Don't do it. Don't do it. That is how it goes. Hey, what up? Thanks for the raid. I hope the stream was good. This man's entire deck is Kunai with Chain. I've got one card. I hate Joey Wheeler. You know why? He's a third-rate duelist with a bad accent. You can finish the rest. Oh, you hit a button there again. I've been frame trapping that spot pretty consistently to stop him from hitting a button there. Actually, I'm kind of surprised he hit a button. Because if I just do this and then it hits him, then you should jump that or challenge it. Shot your dumb ass. Oh, I shot your little homie, but not you. See? We made him stop hitting the button there, though. Who's my favorite duelist? Not Joey Wheeler. Joey Wheeler's like, alright, I walk up to him and I do absolutely nothing. Yugs! That's what he's like to me in the show. Like, I feel like he spends a whole lot of time just doing absolutely more than, like, more harm than good, honestly. Oh, nice. Alright, I'm in my own duel. Oh god, I made a mistake. And he's just like all sad all the fucking time. That's why he's awesome? No. Like, is this gonna reach? Oh lord, it did reach. Yeah, and then Joey Wheeler's a scrub. Like, the only way he wins is by, like, essentially cheesing his opponents, right? Like, he just RNGs his way to victory. Like, he... You know what I mean? Like, he just RNG... Like, that's how he... Oh, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that either. I tried to do the follow-up to counter hit that button. Was good. I'm pulling up in your house. You know what I mean? He just RNGs his way to victory. He's like, alright, I got a chance to win. Now to roll my lucky dice. I'm like, what a sack of shit. Time wizard. And then he wins. And I'm like, okay. And like his whole thing is just like having the worst like RNG deck ever. His deck is trash. He's like, and then I do this. And I'm like, no, you don't, you. Keep it down. Even Kaiba acknowledged Joey was good by the series end. Yeah, well, Kaiba's a dork. Yeah, I said it. All these kids should get a fucking job instead of risking their lives playing this game. This shit is rigged. What's the episode? What's that guy that has the rigged game? He's like, and now, is it Pegasus? He's like, I've made the game and this is my version of it that no one knows the rules for. How could you not have known this? And like, he just makes up all the rules for shit. Who is that? It's like its own game within the show. Like, it makes no sense. Like, the guy's like, oh, you didn't know that this in my world, nothing works like that. I'm like, God, you're such a dweeb. Who is that? Yeah, Dimension Monsters or whatever it is. Oh, I went low. Fuck. Oops, I messed up. That shit was... He was kind of trolling with that rule set. That's just not tournament legal. Imagine if you rolled up to a fighting game tournament and you're like, okay, you hit me at round start, I automatically win. The person who gets hit first wins the game. Like, he just makes some shit up. Real clown behavior in that particular segment, you know. Yeah, it's like... It just doesn't make any sense, you know that? It just doesn't make any sense. That's my problem with it. It's stupid. Stupid thing. It's funny, but it's like also stupid. So I didn't get my dash. Yeah, imagine making a game and like no one's ever heard of it or played it before, and then you're like, nobody knows the rules but me, and then you win, and then you pop off like, damn, I'm nice. Like, imagine if I made a fighting game and no one had ever played it before, and then I like challenge someone to a match of the fighting game, I win, and then I'm like, God, I'm so good. Wow, you try to do raw super, which I would have blocked, but you got 2S into super, and so the delay hit me. I hate it when that happens. The great tragedy, you know, of sometimes getting an accidental thing. I'll take a gold burst. Yeah, there was like the most random shit in Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. They just change the rules all the time. They don't really care that much. I mean, have you guys? I haven't seen it in a long time, but I went back and I was watching recently the first like gyms in Pokemon. Do you realize that Ash like beats nobody? I was like, oh, no wonder this little twerp never wins the fucking cup. Like in the first like 4 episodes, he doesn't beat a single person. Like, he doesn't beat Brock to get the gym badge. He doesn't like beat Misty. Like, the fucking Gloom is stuck inside because there's a fire alarm, which is like its own concern, right? But, you know, I'm like, okay, no problem. And then like fucking he just like saves the Gloom, and then I'm like, this is your champion. Huh? You're surprised why this 10-year-old kid can't fucking win. They all just feel bad for him. So they're just like, yeah, we'll let him have this. He can have this badge. He doesn't like legit beat anybody in a Pokemon match, and then he just has like 5 badges. You know how pissed I would be if I pulled up to the Kanto finals and this twerp has got 7 badges and whatever, and he hasn't beaten anybody. Imagine you pull up to Evo finals and your opponent's like only had DQs. You're like, excuse me? You're like, this twerp has just made it here by DQ. According to some source, it's done on purpose so he doesn't win that often. Is Nintendo against him winning? I wonder why. That's minus like a lot, right? Why am I getting counter hit? It's minus like 3. Try that in with my... It's a legit thing. Nintendo wants him to lose? What the... Nintendos are just, they're just fucking haters on Ash. It's fucked up. Like, Ash is not allowed to win a Pokemon League? Okay, never mind. I feel kind of bad for Ash now. I think he beats Lieutenant Surge because he doesn't level up his... He beats him because the idea is that Pikachu has all these fast moves, and the Raichu of Surge got power leveled, so he doesn't have any quick attacks or anything, which is like, I suppose. The lesson I'm learning is cheating. Yeah, everybody cheats in all these animes. Yeah, nobody plays fair. Anything major I need to change outside hitting my combos? I'm honestly not sure. I would say maybe be careful about preemptive jump S a lot, because I think you did it a lot to try to air to air me, and it was like working a bit, but then I just stopped jumping into it as much, and you kind of lost a lot of space jumping around. I wonder if Kabari hits stroke? I would guess no, but we'll see. Frosty, what up? You hit 6H after that? You're -7? You're like, you know what sounds good right now? Some 6H. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Whoa, our connection. I see. You're attacking. This is not a blocking game. It's a fighting game. I did wake up. Or I did TKO's onsen. Oh. Kabari loses the stroke. Okay. I didn't think it would beat stroke. I'd be pretty surprised if it did. I mean, there's a lot of animes where they cheat. I can't remember very many where they don't cheat. Now that I think about it. Order tacos for dinner? Tacos sound kind of good though, don't they? I could really go for some tacos. Oh, it didn't combo. It is still plus. Enchilada night? Ooh, that kind of sounds good too. Wow, what a block. No. Didn't Ash's Pikachu get smoked by a starter Snivy? Oh, my super. There's no way they allowed that to happen, right? Wow, her 5P whiffed on the top there. His Pikachu gets reset at the start of each season. That is it's like fucking PoE? Like, what the fuck? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? That seems fucked up. What, does Nintendo want me to delete my saves all the time too? They're like, you can't level up. If you level up, then this is no fly zone for you. Oh, that shit missed. Okay, it's still combo. Prerogators, what's good? I'm sick of Raichu not getting the recognition it needs. They really shafted poor Raichu, eh? It must be nice, you know, because like you think about Pokemon. Pokemon must be like the best franchise in the world to own, because you don't have to do anything and everybody's okay with it. You can just make the same whack games over and over, and idiots like me will buy them. You know, I haven't I got Pearl, which I still haven't played. You just make Pokemon games over and over and over, and everybody buys them, even if they're kind of whack. And then like the show and like the merch and like the world of Pokemon, like I don't even, you know, when I was in Japan, I went to the Pokemon like center in Shibuya to like check it out, because I was like, you know, I'm down. I can fuck around with some Pokemon. And it was great. I was like, this place is tight. And I was like, I bought my roommate something because I was like, she loves Pokemon. I'll just get her a Pokemon related thing. Shoot gun bird. And like, you know, it was cool. I like the Pokemon Center. There's like plushies and merch. And I bought a Gengar mask there, which was cool. It doesn't fit my face. It's for like a small human. And I don't mean a child. I think it's actually just for someone with a smaller face than me. Which I suppose could include a child, but... That's not good. But yeah, I think it's supposed to be for a smaller human than I am, who has like a little face and not a beard. I think having a beard is not great for math. I realized that when my beard was like really poofy, it just like sticks out, and it makes me look like a horrendous unkempt neck beard, even if like it's just a little bit out of the mask. I feel like it makes you look bad. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, I feel like it just makes you not look good. Oh, I should have done 2H. I was like, man, this does not make you look good. I feel that with face mask. Yeah, it's like... makes you not look good, and then you're like, man, I need to shave. So I messed up. You're a stash lord? You can't just call yourself the stash lord. I don't think that's like a free title you can just assign yourself. I don't think that's a thing. You don't just roll around like, hey, what's up, gamers? It's me, the stash lord. I feel like you need a fucking theme song if you're the stash. It's the stash lord. There he is again. And probably not the Scatman's theme song, because you're just stealing at that point. Oh, my 6B. What's happening? Oh, I tried to hit a button there. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you can't give yourself the name the Stash Lord. That title comes with baggage and suspicion. Yeah, that's a hefty title. That's a lot of suspicion, and it's like a lordship. Everybody's gonna wonder, like, how did you come across a name like the Stash Lord? You know what I mean? Like, that alone is a question for concern. Just imagine the investigator standing there. On the night of February the 4th, you claim that you are in fact the Stash Lord. Do you have any information about where this title was relegated? He's a lord with no capital. It's a sizable difference. I did that slightly late. That didn't whip punish that? Oh, it's a good thing she recovered from her 6B with enough time to hit far slash, or close slash, and then get a 50% combo that got dropped. Oh. We're sending it, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think it's cool, too, that they say different things at the end of the round. I think that's tight. It, like, sounds cool, too. They don't, like, say it in, like, a way that's, like, really, like, ooh. That's just the same thing. You can tell that it's a line specifically for that. Wow, run up into 6P is not what I expected. Man. See a Duke? Oh, that was FD. Oh, that's why I don't usually like doing tatami, because it's not very good if your opponent, well, to be honest, just like mashes. I don't know what they did on wake up. I think they tried to throw and then they just threw me again after getting hit. I should do super jump 8. If your opponent just gets hit by tatami, it's not a very good safe jump, honestly, because it's like kind of hard to combo off of it while also baiting a throw, or not throw, a move. I don't think I've played against JoeProton before. I don't recognize the name. Is this someone who I've never played, who's just, they signed up this week and then, oh my god, why? Oh my lord, that was such a risky thing to do. I didn't get my dash. Oh, I didn't kill. You woke up super and I backdashed to bait it. I hate it here. Yeah, my opponent is, I don't think I've played them before, but I think they're, oh, I try to throw, because that's a guaranteed punish. I think that I can already tell that their problem is that they're very, oh man. Their problem is that they're very flowcharty, I think is the biggest problem. They like all in a lot and they're very flowcharty. They play like most Ram players on the tower. Does that make sense? I haven't been paying enough attention to beat it, but their style is very, that's the problem with their style, IMO. Very, like, you play a bit too flowcharty, I think. You, like, just do the most, like, normal answer, and you take a lot of risks, which you probably don't need to take. Like, that sword toss that hit me the other round and then put me in the corner from mid-screen, doing meaty sword toss is, like, really, like, why throw your sword in the middle of the screen when it's, like, not advantageous for you in that position? And then, oh, whoops, I just tried to dash block and I got hit. Why throw the sword there? Like, although it hit me, like, if it doesn't hit me, you essentially just immediately lose the round. Yeah, it's a very flowcharty style, but if it works, don't do that. Don't make me switch to Soul and then in 2 minutes the score will be 3-2 me. Don't make me do it. Keep it down. Or pay attention. One of the two. The point I'm making is that it's not the best style, right? And, you know, I assume most people here are looking to genuinely try to do stuff better and not just, like, do stuff, right? Like, if you're looking to just beat me, then maybe, oh, I don't know what's a better punish there. If you're looking to just beat me while I'm talking to chat about Yu-Gi-Oh, that's one thing. But if you actually want to do better stuff, then, you know, that's what I'm trying to offer advice for. You know what I mean? Because it's not the, I think you got to be a little bit careful about that. Do you have any tips about dealing with the Soul matchup? Depends on who you play. Every character has their own problems or strengths against Soul, so I think you should have bursted. So it depends. Why is Faust Slash so fast? Which one? Baiken's is faster than Rams. Yeah, I think the problem is you don't have a defined style. Like, there's not a lot of, you're just, I think a lot of the decisions seem like they're just made because, like, this seems good, so I'm just gonna do this thing. Oh, I thought that would work. But a lot of it is like without, like, why that? I have no idea. And then, yeah, he swung there. Again, I feel like a lot of it is, oh, that was super, and that was gonna kill it. A lot of it is just like things that, oh, my 5P didn't beat that, huh? Oh, that was supposed to be 5P, whoops. A lot of it is just like risks that oh, I was YRC and now I'm dead. That sucks. Oh, unless you could have killed me on that combo. I don't know why you reset there. You also, I think, get hit on defense just by meaties a lot. You should be careful. I think if I'm doing no mix-ups and I'm hitting you, that's not a bad time. I could have just won that last round if I did super. Or if I got the YRC. Oh, I didn't expect him to get hit. Oh, that beat my 6P. Wow. Can you guys... I was gonna parry, but I thought 6P would have been fine. You don't have a sword. Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta just do 2K 2D there or something else. Yeah, I think it's a good sign that you're able to pick up some stuff from generally just being a new fighting game player, but that's why it's my advice. I think it's clear that this person doesn't have their own style yet. It hasn't been defined for them, which is not like a bad thing, but also, you know, it's just something to think about. Because you may notice when I was not looking at the screen, I was just chatting about stuff. You know, their offense and their neutral is like, they have like a good flowchart and plan, but on defense and outside of those like few things, they're having some troubles. You know what I mean? It's basically like if they just if their mid-screen throw sword or gamble on Rekka works, they can win. But if it's not that, which is like I don't have a good punish there. If they don't get to do that stuff, oh whoops, I didn't get my dash. Then they kind of can't win. You see what I'm saying here? And this is against the character that I'm. Oh, I was supposed to be throw. This is against a character I'm brand new with, right? So imagine if I was playing. Oh, you missed your meaty. Imagine if I was playing like Soul or a character who is more punishing for them to fight against on defense. Like I've only done meaties, and they haven't survived a single defensive sequence. You know. Not a good sign, probably. Oh. You know, that's exactly what I expected. Oh. I'll do it again. How do you find a style that isn't just do the good things? You have to start to implement things that are not just like the most flowchart obvious answers and really start to think about what's good in the game. Because again, my opponent is good. Like this is a good opponent. Better than a lot of people I play actually. But their problem is that they just do good ram things and they don't have a strat beyond that, right? Which is actually like a very common issue that people have, particularly if they play online a lot in the towers or like whatever the ranked mode in the game is. Like they typically don't have a good strat beyond the basic ideas. So when that's the case for you, you need to really examine your gameplay and be like, what are my habits and what are my ideas? This person has an excellent level 1. It's very well defined. It's like, this is great. The problem is, besides this strat right here, they don't have like a secondary, like more passive, more like defensive style. They don't have like a more aggressive. They don't have like a be more risky or be less risky or slow down my style or increase my speed. Like there is no additional layers to the gameplay. It's just like my level 1, I default to this. I always do this, win or lose. And it's good. It's very powerful. It's very strong. But you have to have something beyond that. I basically just did a slight adjustment and then he never changed. It's like a nice house with no furniture. Yeah, kind of. That's a good way to think about it, I suppose. But it's like a very common fighting game issue. I don't want to make it sound like it's like not a... Oh, I was a little late. Like not very common, because it is. I'm sad. I did 2H and it lost a stroke. Oh, nice. Fuck, I messed up. That doesn't work. I think I would make better decisions versus your soul even if I lost harder. I don't think so. I think the problem is not a character thing. Because all I did with Baiken is I walked up to you and I did meaty close slash and then you died. That shouldn't happen. You shouldn't be like You know, you shouldn't be like dying to that. That's a big problem with your defense. I didn't even do a mix-up. I just did a mid. Against Soul, you would have to deal with like more structured, more forced pressure. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, that beats Kabari. I gotta remember that. Wow, that was a good no. I did not expect that. I'm gonna just start backdashing. Oh god. Because the way they're pressuring is not that good against backdash. Yeah, she has a her 2P is 5 frames. Or not her 2P, sorry, her 5P is her 5 framer. So this button is the one you have to use. Oh nice, I read stroke. You know, I didn't think that they were gonna do that. I thought for sure they were like, oh, I got hit by this, I should be careful about whatever, but I wasn't ready. It is really easy to zone out, yeah. Especially, I mean, I'm mostly just trying to talk to chat and chill. Normally when I'm gaming, I think you guys notice I like describe my own decisions a lot, but today I was like, let's just chill and chat about anime and random shit today, because I was like, why not? Am I becoming a big fan of Baiken? Yeah, I think this character is super fun. That sucks. Yeah, it's Friday.
Perfect. Duel 2. Let's rock.
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck is for dinner. I don't know either. I'm actually... I thought there was burst on the table. I was trying to bait it. Oh, that's a shame. I hit the wrong button. Oops, I should have done 2K. Eggs are so versatile. You know, I don't know what made you... I don't know what sparked that sentence, but you are absolutely correct. Like, you just made me dinner. You're thinking about dinner. You're so right. Eggs are incredibly versatile, and they're good as hell. Any tips for your neutral? I think the problem is if you look at your own match, you can probably always be like, all right, he's going to stroke right now. Like, I think you kind of have like a rhythm to when you want to stroke. You should look to do more like shallow air dashes and like bait movement and stuff. Is there a reason why I stopped doing the jump H safe jump? I don't know. I should do it. You're right. I haven't been doing it because I played like the Baiken mirror and then I just did tatami, and now I should just do it. I honestly, I was not paying attention enough. In this matchup, I have to do it though because she can parry it if I don't. Oh, oops, I missed my... Do a little dash dance? Oh, fuck. I was gonna throw. I want to bait him to jump so that I can just pull up with this. Oh, I didn't expect them to risk at all. Oh, our connection. Holy moly. What happened to the... Oh, my lord. Texas infrastructure moment. Oh, that is... Yeah, that's so not your fault. What the fuck happened? You know, last year, everybody was like, damn, it's a real shame that Texas has no fucking power. Rolling blackouts and people are in their goddamn 20-degree house and shit. And everybody's like, I'm sure it'll be fine next year. You know, I've been like thinking about getting a house, right? Like, it's like that time in my life. I've been thinking about it for a long time, but I've been thinking about it again. And like, there's a lot of places that are much cheaper to live than California. But every time I look at some of them, like Texas is one of the most recommended places. You like think about Texas houses, like just not having power and like other issues there. And I'm like, man. Texas seems nice in some ways though, I will say. Oh, my 2P. Hell yeah. Thanks for the tether. You got so lucky my whatever it's called didn't come out. I'm doing it again. That's fucked up. I mean, it depends on where you are in EU, whether we can play or not, but yeah, EU to here is pretty far. Our fires are trouble, definitely, but it depends on where you are, how bad the fire situation is for you, and also I have power. It is bad though. Not to downplay our fire situation. Yeah, it depends on where you are here. Oh, I thought I empty jumped the... I had a feeling. Whoops, that was supposed to be 5k 6h. I'm torquing a little too hard. Oops, I did jump out. Yeah, there's been, that's another thing too, I suppose, is that it's not just a Texas issue in the sense that like there have been issues with like stuff like that for many locations, like fires here, hurricanes, fucking what other disasters are people having? Wow, that shit reached. Tornadoes are the worst, I gotta say. That for me, the idea of tornadoes and hurricanes is like so scary to me because I don't know them. Like, you know, earthquakes and fires, I'm a little bit more, they have them here, right? So like I'm a little bit more familiar with what the procedure is like and what to do and not do. But like the other disasters, I've never been around them. So like my plan of attack's not so good. In fact, my plan of attack is nothing. I have no idea what I would do in the case of a hurricane or a fire. Or not a fire, a tornado. Wow, that reached so far. I cannot believe that's the option you chose. That was shocking to me.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's the thing. It's not like one is worse than the other either. Although, I mean, there's probably a way to come up with whatever is the actual worst, but like, it's more like if you're not familiar with it, it's worse, you know. Like, the ones that I've dealt with, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm just used to this. The other things, I'm like, what's happening here? Yeah, I don't actually know what the worst is. There's probably like an objective worst one. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Oh, it didn't reach, but I did the right thing. Fire tornado. It's a fire tornado, sharknado, earthquake. Just start combining some shit. If you don't have anybody to play besides the tower and park randos, try to find some people that you know are good and work on your additional strategies, or even just practice it in a match. When you're playing, try to come up with new ideas and strategies and things. Like, consciously think about it, and you'll get there pretty quick. You just got to invest some time into getting better at those other things. It's gonna take some time, so I wouldn't expect it to happen right away. But oh shit, I ran into a wake up 6 feet. I messed up. Wawa is very good. Are you guys talking about the Dragon Ball player or the restaurant or both? Oh, fuck. I did 2H. Yep. I don't know what I got right there. I tried to do Yozan-sen. Not the back of the hand. Oh, I FD'd. I don't know why I got hit. Convenience store? Yeah, restaurant, convenience store, whatever you want to call it. Whatever the technically correct term for it is. I got Escabari. That's a shame. That was such a bad thing to get. When I hit the ground, it's over for you. Okay. When I hit the ground... I did not expect you to swing. That's like the last thing on the planet. Man, I cannot believe that. I'm in shock that you challenged. Mostly in general. My opponent is just challenging everything. It's just 6 p.m. on wake up and shit. I'm shook. I'm too busy talking about Wawa. Oh my god. Can you just get the BT so I could whiff punish you? That would have been way sicker if you got the thing you tried. Damn it. I should have RC'd and done like 5H or something. See? That's the Tommy breaking the mat. Or breaking the wall. That shit is the worst. You're gonna be jump back again. Ah, beat my 6P. 5P, not 2P. Oh my lord. It's Challenge City. Oh, that sucks. Hit him with the Shibata headbutt? What? Sounds like a fucking order at a restaurant. What the hell is a Shibata headbutt? It's a sauce? I'm shocked. I've never heard of that in my life. Unless you're saying sauce about something that's not the Shibata headbutt. Shibata is the name of a wrestler? Yeah, see, that makes more sense. I was like, the fuck is a Shibata headbutt? It sounds sick, though. Oh my god, I should have... It was the exact same... It was the exact same thing they did last time. I should have baited it, but I thought they were going to do something else. Man. Oh my lord. That was your throw that I backdashed. Listen up. I'm going to have a conversation with your inputs when I get home, alright? Your inputs... I got a big problem with your inputs. Don't do BT again. Oh, nice. That was good not to do it. Where's your input manager? Who's the manager of your inputs? What's my air dash? In a world, one arm, one sword, one scary ass lady, starring. Oh shit, that was a good ass block. I think they thought they were in the air there, and they didn't get off the ground because of whatever it's called. I'll do it. Back scratch up. Scarlett Johansson. I parried the empty jump, but yeah, you can't do all that. You got a block there. Are you okay? What's happening? You woke up 6p again? I'm gonna wake up 6p. Oh. Why are you waking up 6p? Why? Maybe I should have done the gun super in case I was too far for that to work. I beat my 6p again. I'm fucking doing it. I'm doing it. That trade was fucked up? Yeah. That was an unfortunate trade. I really got 1,000,000 damage on it. Your wake up 6Ps are... I'm gonna lose my head. You're fucking coming for my neck. Yeah, the first round was a little weird, but it was fine after that. It was fine after that. What do I do if I feel like I'm hitting a massive wall? I've made a video about this before. But essentially, like, if you're hitting a big wall, there are lots of options for you to explore to improve it. Whether it's, like, in terms of strategy, or whether it's in terms of, like, decision-making, or whether it's in terms of choosing to hit a button on defense so you don't have full risk. You know, you have a lot of things that you can do once you do it. I've made a video about it before. This is not a mod, no. This is just color 6. So, like, most of the time when you hit a plateau, it's probably... You've probably improved a lot from the last time you paid attention to your improvement. But the more important factor a lot of the times is that you yourself are not seeing it and you don't know where to improve from where you are. It's fine. It's, like, pretty common. I'm okay with that. I should die here. I didn't die. I didn't get what I wanted there, though. I did try super. I got jumped. So it's probably, yeah, it's probably a problem with... Oh, my lord. It's probably a problem with your decision-making and your strategy, or it's a problem with some aspect of your game plan that you can improve over time. Fuck, I didn't do the right combo. We practiced this. What a blindness. How's it going? And there's a lot of things that you personally can look into to improve. I would say that most of the time when you think you're in like this nasty plateau and like you're not sure what to do, there's probably like an obvious set of things that you can improve on that you just, or maybe it's not obvious, but there's like an idea of things that you can improve on that you're just not sure about. It's also like, it's so common for people to be way better than they realize than the last time they played, and then just like not give themselves any credit. Does that make sense? Like, a lot of people get real good and they start improving a bunch, and they just don't realize it because they're so used to like thinking, man, I stink. So when you do some shit that's like sick, instead of giving yourself credit, you're so busy like, man, I suck. It's always good to take breaks, reevaluate your strategy. Whether it's like, you can also spend some time, what's it called? Spend some time working on stuff outside the game. Like, you can watch footage a little bit more maybe, or whether it's your own or someone else's. And just try to improve that way. take a break, play a different character, try to learn something new. You can play Final Fantasy 14 for a bit. Yeah, that was full risk. They're not challenging on defense very much, so I can just stagger over and over. Yeah, make sure you're having fun, and then try to learn a bit, and then also focus on your own improvement in a lot of aspects of the game. There's usually a lot of things to improve on. You know, they like immediately challenged and then got hit. I'm sorry. Like anything, plateaus are something that everybody struggles with. Oh. Not a unique problem whatsoever. Small goals, yeah, set some smaller goals, work on little things. Watch more footage. I think watching footage helps people a lot. Watch some footage. Study the game a bit outside of playing a ton, because I think a lot of people just play a ton and then they don't think about like their improvement at all. Or maybe they do, but they just think about like, I've just been playing a ton and I'm not getting better. I don't understand why, but does the stream count as footage? Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you're interested in learning one of the characters I'm playing or my opponents are playing. Oh god. I fucked up. I shot him. You have to challenge a bit more on defense. I know that you got counter hit that one time in the last game there for a second, but you gotta challenge a bit more on defense. I think you basically never challenge on stuff like close slash into 2H. You can parry, for instance, is one, or throw if I delayed a lot, or after you block tatami, like trying to backdash or move or challenge. I think those are all like spots you should move or hit me or like, you know, do your own offense a little bit more there. Oh boy, why? This is one of those Nago players, huh? A lot of like big risks and lots of whiffing that is like kind of unnecessary. Like you can see it already. The ping is high and not also like the ping is high, but even more importantly, like a lot of like, oh boy, and that was as soon as you hit me, it jumped to 4 rollback frames. But like a lot of like you had a hit that you could have just hit confirmed and then taken free damage. You didn't need to bite. Oh my lord, our connection is bad. Holy, dude, this shit is like 1 FPS. What is happening? It is not good. Oh, my 6K just got deleted there. Ah, it feels bad. It feels bad. This is the Nago that wins the bamboo battles? I see. Oh, I try to whip punish that. Wonder why that didn't combo. He lived? Oh my lord. It is Nago. Nago is the tankiest character, right? So I backdashed when I saw that shit. That's a shame. Wow. I really tried to bait a 2H or an anti-air, and I feel like they just didn't react to my jump. I should have just hit a button. Yeah, our connection feels bad. I'll walk back 2H. Yeah, you should be careful about that. Anybody who's fighting Baiken, you got to be careful about auto 6Ping. So 6P is not bad there because it beats the Kabari follow-up. But if you just do it every time, then what ends up happening is every time I do it, I just whip punish your 6P out. Oh, the connection is so bad. Holy smoke. It is so bad, actually. You can see it whenever like Nago does 2S or 5H, like frame rate super bad. Yeah, you should be careful about autopiloting whatever it's called. 6P because it's pretty easy to whip punish it. Oh yeah, FireandIceMage, yeah. It's okay with me. That's a lot of blood, and I took no damage because of the drop. I wonder if that just doesn't work on heavies. Maybe it doesn't. What the? What did you try? Oh, that was burst. I tried to burst before I even got hit. Oh, the connect. Oh my lord. You guys saw that? Okay, this is the last one. GG's big fan. Alright, GG's. Our connection's no good. We can always try again another day. Yeah, we've had it happen one time, Lavender, and then it was fine after that. So, you know, it's one of those things where sometimes there could just be connection issues that are weird, and then other times it's fine. So we can always just try again another day. Every time, smile. I can't play a non-soul character against you. I can't IB kick on our connection. Wow, I'm surprised that hit me. So I have the DP. I have to do the easy punish for it instead of the every character punish. I don't know if I fought Faust with this character yet, actually. Boot his dumbass right in his head. Can I get the burst here? Oh. DS2 commentary. What's up, guys? Back at it again, playing the best video game. That's called Dark Souls 2. I tried to IB that second hit. Give me with that trumpet, fam. Let's go. Let's go. Confirm onto the dudes. Wait, where's my dude? Did they already run by? Did I miss the fucking Macy's Day Parade and not even realize it? It's a shame. They had places to be, I suppose, huh? I was a little too late. It's gonna hard bait that, but then I was like, I don't have to. Okay, I will burst here though. Oh, he can duck that. Wow, you really committed kind of big there. Whoops. You can duck far slash. I did not know that. I did the wrong combo, but it's not a big deal. I did jump D. It's okay. The Afro Pop's gonna make it as hard to confirm off. Wow, I did not see him run up. He just appeared on my dumb ass with 144 MS. He just rolled up. I was like, where did he go? Where did he come from? Sorry. I did a BRC into your blue burst. Yep, appa deep da nah, Joe. a good block. This might be a 2S matchup. Simply because... Oh my god, I didn't even see what button I traded with. Was that a troll comment? Oh, I tried to super. I did the wrong input though. Oh, I thought I had a... Did I not have a 100 meter? I'm tripping. Wow. Oh, that was a big risk. Did I not have a 100 meter? I did wake up super because I thought I had a 100 meter. Oh my lord. This shit is impossible to play on defense, actually. I can't see anything. He just appears next to me. I can't time my IFDs. So like when he runs up on me and I try to IFD, I just get hit. There we go. Oh, and I can't see... I can't see if he's canceling those jump 2Ks into anything. So I can't like hit 5P or whatever to check it. Yeah, this is, you see, why is it, it's 5 frames right there when the connection itself is 144 ms and it's been at 3 the whole time. So it's, yeah, it's kind of bad.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Wow, I don't know how he ended up over there. I missed the Yozan stun. Surprised that'd be my 2H. Oh, I tried to throw. Oh. Can't do that. You love Strive, but somebody else called it passionless garbage. So you don't know if you should play it? Just play. Oh, I shouldn't rematch. Just play it. Like, I don't... Who cares if some other... You know, some guy thinks your favorite restaurant in the world is just the worst. Some Karen out there is like, I went here and the service sucked and like they're so rude and they use MSG and you're like, this is the fucking best restaurant I've ever been to in my life. You know, some Karen is like, the waiter elbowed me when she went to put her... Have you read those reviews that are like, the food was 5 stars out of 5. It was like the best meal I've ever had. However, the lady who rang me out took a long time and I had to go take my daughter to soccer practice. So we were late and I'm like, maybe don't fucking go get sushi 5 minutes before soccer practice and you won't be fucking late. It's not this person's fault that you chose to have an obligation that so lined up with this thing. Like, you said the food is 5 stars. You know, it's not fucking... Hate that shit. I read those reviews and I'm like, dude, cross up bomb? Oh, I got myself. Yeah, that's a command throw every day of my life. You are overheating, bro. I could feel it. Ha! That's what I heard in my head when they were running up. No one asked if your fucking feet were cold, okay? Just, if the food is good, just fucking eat the food and tell me about that. You guys know what I'm talking about. That shit is the worst. Did they take away Sploinky? They sure did.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Wow. Kind of expecting a burst. Why did I do 5D? I actually have no idea. Ah! I should have done 5-8. Is Yoinky still here? Or no? Sploinky made it 5 days. Oh, so Devs is fine? Now you're starting to understand the oh, that was IFD. The hypocrisy that this unjust system is delegating. I'm of the opinion that the way the world works is that VTubers can commit crimes and no one cares. Literally 1984. VTubers can commit crimes and it's no problem, but if I commit not even a crime, if I commit the same act, it becomes a crime. Like, why is that a thing? Why? Someone explain that to me. It's fine when she has a Sploinky. All of a sudden, Sajam gets the Sploinky going, and we got a problem. Nice anti-air. Dear MeTuber. They called me a meat tuber. They said, you silly meat tubers can't get away with it. That cannot be tournament legal. That has to be hate speech. I'm refusing to be called a fucking meat tuber. You say that Sploinky isn't tournament legal, and yet, there it is on my screen. Shoot. MeatTuber? MeatTuber is a wild name. I'll take a Slim Jim sponsorship. I think Slim Jims are great. Doesn't make it any better. Where was my button? Can I OTG here? Oh, not if I fucking miss every button on my stick. I hit H too early. Maybe I can OTG then. A rollback tuber? I'll take that. Oh, nice. I tried to air throw. Yeah, imagine if I had the Slim Jim sponsorship every time I have a match. The only thing better than that last match is Hauser dropping the sub for this 17-month friggin' Slim Jim. I love Slim Jim's meat tubes. What is this fucking Happy Chaos color? This shit's real? This shit looks like a mod. This looks like an anime protagonist character mod. Oh boy, what are you doing? This is like the weirdest Happy Chaos player I've ever played against. I'm coming at you. I'm doing the exact same thing too. That's the best part. Oh, I cannot believe you got so lucky that Yozansen didn't counter hit. You would have died. I'll burst, I think, for Dr. Zeus. What up? Oh, I was a little too close. A little too far, excuse me. Yeah, this Happy Chaos player plays real weird. I don't know if they always play like this or if they're just playing like this because I'm playing Baiken. It could just be that they're like, oh, I was a little too far. They could just be playing weird because they don't know the matchup, or I don't know. But their playstyle is real weird. Yeah, they're like running at me and doing like weird stuff and like not real pressure. I don't think it's because they don't know the Baiken. Oh, you just start the round like that every time. I see. I don't know if it's that they don't know the Baiken matchup, because these aren't things you do just because you don't know the matchup. These are things you do because they're just what you do, I think. Yeah, you can't. Oh, that's a shame that didn't hit. I think they're probably just what this person does. I didn't get my air throw. Why are you over there? Oh, mash 2P on wake up, huh? It's a shame that my mat didn't hit because they were just swinging. We have a Sajam cameo and Dying Light 2. He's playing Dying Light 2. That does not strike me as an Eris game, but maybe I'm not familiar with. What are you doing? What are you doing? You just mashing 5P on wake up. What are you doing? Chill. I've heard kind of like mixed reviews on it. Wow, that targeted me while I was 2Hing, huh? Oh, no dash. Oh, I backdashed. You guys heard me hit the button like 7 times. I was a little too far for what I wanted there. Why did... Huh, I didn't try to do 6H in a Kabari there. The game, like... I got some weird input I didn't want. Person has no bullets. Man, I'm not getting... I'm having so many of my inputs eaten. For Xander, what up? I wonder if this connection is laggy. I wonder if there's frame drops and I didn't notice it, because so much of what I'm trying to do is... Oh my god, yeah. So many of my inputs are getting eaten. Oh, I'm surprised I beat that. Yeah, I mean, the thing is about Happy Chaos is... That sucks. I did that before. I saw that he had no bullets. The thing about Happy Chaos is, like, he takes a lot of, Oh my god, you just don't block on wake up? I'm shocked. I did TK Yozansen and, like, he was already mashing 2P after getting hit by the mirror, or the mat, for whatever reason. He's like a weird character to fight, especially when you're fighting a new character, right? I mean, it's just like you getting zoned. It's you just dealing with the zoning of the character over and over. So it takes time to get used to how he zones and how to fight neutral against them. Oh, you hit a 2P again? Are you just not blocking on every wake up and always 2Ping? Oh my god, yeah, it is laggy. Okay. When we stage transition, I noticed a frame drop immediately. Yeah, you can see it in this area of the stage. More obvious usually in the cave than the main place. The forbidden stage transition, yeah. Yeah. 10-4, we ain't got no blocks in this house. This is a 2P house. 2P household. Or a 5P household. Oh. Yeah, that move is really bad against Baiken, actually, because of her 2H. Although, I just have to not get shot here because there's so much meter, and as long as I don't get shot, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I just have to not get hit by one gunshot recklessly, and then it's fine. What? Oh my god, the lag right there was out of control. This is one of the least laggy stages. It's actually why I play it. She doesn't parry projectiles, no. Is he gonna do air dash jump D? Oh, it's a different round start. I will burst for the position here. Wake up 2K. This color looks like it's not real, right? It does not look like a real color, doesn't it? It looks like it's like a modded color. I think your Happy Chaos is good. I think you should fight with your Far Slash and your 2S a bit more though. I think it's like a lot of, you do a lot of backdashing and a lot of like air dash D, which is, I don't really love how much air dash D you do in neutral. I think you should just chill with that. I think it's a little aggro and it puts you in a bad position a lot of times. You should fight with your normals more. Your normals are so good. I think that's like the biggest problem with a lot of Happy Chaos players. They don't use their just really good buttons enough. Your pressure also, you should do more gunshot steady aim shot. Any tips as Baiken in the main matchup? Use your jump S to counter poke her air approach and use your good ground buttons to check her as she approaches, because you have great buttons to keep her away. Uh-oh. Ah, no IFD. How's the Baiken gaming today? Good. I should have super there, but I was pretty sure Matt would kill, and I didn't want to give him more burst. I played a May earlier that might give you some ideas. Whoops. I like mashing the gun super in neutral. It's funny when it catches someone pressing a button from full screen, I'm sure. Yeah, that's not a real safe jump. I've been doing that the whole time, but it's not real. I should find something better. Maybe just dash Kabari or something. It's really hard to parry the Dolphin. Dolphin has like, you know, it's fast as fuck. The parry doesn't have that many active frames. Oops. I try to fuzzy jump. Wow, close slash hit me there? I'm shocked. Oh, my back dash. Could have supered and killed me, I think. Oh, could have killed me there too. Yeah, you can parry. It's just hard though. I did it in my set earlier, actually. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know FireandIceMage. I would say that you should get comfortable challenging when Baiken is... Oh, fuck. When Baiken is going for, like, tatami from further away. A good thing to note is that tatami is not that good as a... Oh. Hey. Tatami's not that good of a cancel option from farther away, so I would say maybe get a little bit more comfortable trying to challenge her pressure, FD her away, and then hit 2S or far slash. I can give you an example after this, maybe. It's fine with me for a brutal smash. What up? Oh, he tried to super. Uh oh, DBFZ battle. Fucking super dashing at me. Oh no. I'm gonna do it. I think I got Kabari instead of Yozansen. I'd post Spelunky if Twitch didn't hate flesh tubers. That's what I'm saying. Nice, that was good. Flesh tubers is like one of the nastiest sentences, and I've said it like 5 days ago. Twitch isn't the same without Sajam Spelunky. I'm so sad about it. Oh, fuck. Too late. That's not good. That's also not good. You became your #1 most used emote in like 1 day. It was my most used emote on my channel. So it wasn't even just a you thing. It was like the most used emote overall for all of my subs. I should have known that wasn't gonna combo. I think you played that set better than the first 2 times we played Baiken versus Geo. I would say you should try a little bit more dash DP when I'm just like hanging out in the air, you know what I'm saying? Because like that's such a useful tool, and you gotta stop me from just chilling up there comfortably against Geo. Imagine Sin 2D into Beak Driver in this game, or counter hit Beak Driver in this game in a leap. Oh boy. Give me back jump 6H too. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Listen, it doesn't have to be this kind of fight. What are you looking for in the next balance patch? You mean like, is there a character I'm interested in if they get buffed or something? I missed my IFD. I really don't care if a character gets buffed or not. That's not like really why I would play a character. So that's not a big idea or big problem to me. I was just gonna say. Oh, Mew Mew, you just got passed. We were just waiting for you. We were like, Mew Mew's not here. Like, I guess we'll go to the next person. You can play next. This is supposed to be you right now, so. Yeah, you can parry supers. Oh, you would have killed me if you just did. Ye olden typhoon. I got jump scared by the hit spark. I thought he died. How useful is Kabari outside of counter hit combos? It's pretty useful. Like, it's like a useful check and pressure. It has good range. You can use it as a Fuzzy tool like that. I think I needed a little dash first. A little dash dance. I tried to air throw. I did not mean to fucking gold burst. Ah! Suffering from success. Oh, I was a little late. Whoops. For over 9,000 powers. That's good. I do not have the Goth Baiken. No, sorry. But if I did, I wouldn't pick it. I hope Life Jam enjoys the fact that me and my friends call Weird Goldburst the Life Jam. I mean, I definitely do the same thing. That was a good block. Crouching combo. Oh, crouching combo that doesn't work on heavies. Good to keep in mind. Ooh, the Fuzi. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Oh, whoops. Oh, I tried a fuzzy jump. Or jump FD. The artist formerly known as Jump FD, but in that case, or Fuzzy Jump, but in that case, just a Fuzzy Jump. I was willing to eat the hit. The Bill Clinton mod for what character? It's gotta be Goldlewis, right? The round call? Oh, is it him saying guilty gear? Kill your friends guilt free. I was gonna say, so Fire and Ice asked about this earlier. This is something that you should do against Baiken. The Tommy cancels with Baiken are not very good at range. So something important to take into account here. Let me just do this. I'll have her block as well. Let me set her to block. So something important to take into account. If I try to mash on this, you see how it's a true block string? So I'm like stuck here. However, if I FD her away, notice how the second part of this tatami doesn't hit me. So I can like escape the pressure. And if you're even farther away, you can often hit a button and interrupt between the second hit of it. You have more room to hit buttons, and it depends on your character what button you can hit. 5k? Maybe 5k works. I bet 2S is the best though because of the disjoint. And the better hitbox. You can hit her off that and it's good damage. And if she's doing something like this, a cancel like this in particular, I mean, you know,